Welcome to the Turnbuckle with your hosts, Killer and C. And welcome everybody to another episode of Killer and C's, the Turnbuckle. I am Chris.
This is Caesar, and we're back with our top 100 list, going from 70 to 61. Hope you enjoyed our Royal Rumble content. I know I enjoyed the Royal Rumble content.
I enjoyed the Royal Rumble content. I hope everybody enjoyed the Royal Rumble as much as me or more than me, depending on how you felt about it.
Depending.
Yep.
We're back, going another 2 weeks of our top 10 100 before we go to the Elimination Chamber stuff. We only have one crossover so far. Me and Chris was looking at our top 100 so far that we've done. We've only had one crossover. That's Big Daddy Cool Diesel,
Yep.
Kevin Nash.
The one guy.
Will we have more this week, Chris? Will we have more?
Whew, I don't know, man. Maybe we might have another one, but I think I would say two at the most, but one. I
say one crossover this list too.
Yep, that's probably as high as we're gonna get for now.
We're gonna get more. Definitely the more we get closer to like the lower numbers, we'll definitely have more crossovers at that point.
Yeah, there'll be thousands of crossovers in our top 50 because that's
We also learned that Chris doesn't like tag teams because he has no tag teams on his list.
Whoa! I like tag teams. You know, Macho Man and Hulk Hogan were next to each other because they were the ultimate powers. The Mega Powers.
Mega Powers. Not the ultimate. You can't even see the tag team name right.
Look, they were ultimate Mega Powers. So
okay.
That's a tag team.
I think most people will consider them single stars.
Yeah, maybe.
Had that one little run as a tag team. I'll give you the Mega Powers.
Yep, that's 6 months.
Powers,
yep. That was all they did. So tag team. That's what they are. That's all right. We might have some tag teams here in the top 70, in the numbers 70s here. 60s if you want, if you will.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll just start right off.
Have a lot more. Let's jump right into number 70, Chris. Lead us off.
Let's do it. Number 70. One of the greatest of all times, according to Bret Hart. This guy was somebody he enjoyed working with, had great matches with, always wanted to work with him, and had nothing but good things to say. I also have nothing but good things to say for the most part with his wrestling abilities. He is Tom Billington, the Dynamite Kid.
Oh, the Dynamite Kid.
The Dynamite Kid. He worked in Japan Pro Wrestling, where he was a tag team champion, heavyweight champion. He worked with Stampede Wrestling, which was the Hearts wrestling up there in Calgary. He did a little bit in the WWF with the British Bulldog. We actually saw him, I think, in a match, if I recall. He was the Bulldog.
Yeah, he was in the very first SummerSlam that we watched.
Yeah. That great SummerSlam that we watched.
That was one of the best matches.
Yeah,
it was one of the best matches. Yeah,
it really was. If you have time to watch SummerSlam '88, I don't recommend it.
Don't.
Yep. Don't do it. But you can watch a match or two from it, and you'll be all right. Just don't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, you can watch the Mega Powers match. The Mega Powers match was fun to watch.
Yep.
And this one. So watch the very first match and the Mega Powers match.
See, Mega Powers. You're already talking about tag teams. This guy, also a tag team. He had won the WWF tag team title, like I said, and All Japan. So, the Dynamite Kid. Nice wrestler from the 80s. 70s and 80s? Not too much into the 90s, I don't think. I didn't see it. So, a little in the early 90s, I guess.
He was really good, though. He was a fantastic technical wrestler for his day.
Yep. Great wrestler to start us off at the big number 70. Dynamite Kid.
All right, number 70. I've been practicing. I've been practicing this for number 70. Woo! That's right. That can only mean one person, and that is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, at number 70. For me, I have. I'm very sentimental to Ric Flair because, his last match in WWE, I should say, um, was at WrestleMania 24, and I was at that WrestleMania, and it was one of my
Oh,
favorite memories. Um, so
that's
like I'll never forget that match. And you couldn't have had that match without the Nature Boy Ric Flair. He's also been in a bunch of other storylines. I loved his stuff with Evolution. Remember, this is my era, and so this is the Ric Flair that I watched a lot. Was towards the ending of his career, but I know he's had some great matches at the very beginning. He's had a very long and lustrous career. I didn't watch most of his stuff after WWE because I felt like he retired. In my head, he retired after that WrestleMania match. I didn't watch any of his other matches after that.
yeah,
They probably weren't that good anyway. Um,
probably not.
yeah. But yeah, I have Ric Flair here, number 70.
Ric Flair. That's. I will say this. That was an amazing. That's amazing. I should say that you were able to see his retirement match. So I'm glad you were able to make it to that WrestleMania. That's a
Well, his
moment.
WWE. I should say his WWE retirement match.
Yes.
He wrestled after that. Yeah.
Yeah, he just had a match like 2 years ago or something like that. I didn't watch it,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
heard bad things. Well, he's like
But yeah,
75, 80 years old now. I don't even know.
that was the best match. It was him and Shawn Michaels. I really enjoyed it a lot.
I agree. I don't got much to say about this guy though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I like him as much as you. We'll have to see.
Oh, we'll have to see. I think he'll be on your list. I think Ric Flair will be on your list. He's just probably higher.
Maybe. Maybe. Ric Flair. It's a good pick. It should be on some
Will he be
people's.
the only Flair on my list? We'll find out.
Oh, that's a great question. We're gonna find out. He'd be on a lot of people's list. I'll give him that. So
Yeah.
I won't say much else though. All right, now we're up to the big number 69. 69. This guy has been wrestling since again the 90s. So there's a lot of old guys here. He's still wrestling today. He has been the AEW TNT champion. He is a tag team wrestler. His name is
We're
Christian
putting emphasis
Cage.
on tag teams now, huh?
Yeah,
Because I've been
yeah.
giving you a hard time.
Don't give me a hard time. I'll tell you about tag teams.
You don't have your
Cage,
tag teams
Christian
right next
Cage.
to each other though, like I did, Just have them like
Well, that's because sometimes people are
you could have put Matt next to Jeff.
some people carry tag teams. Well, Matt didn't really. No. Matt's like,
Matt ain't on your list. I know he not on your list.
I
You
mean,
don't not have Matt Hardy over
you
to
don't
Jeff.
you don't know where Matt is. Don't try and guess where things are. No, that's exactly what you do. Christian Cage. He was a tag team
Okay.
with Edge and did some great stuff and was a tag team champion. He had a singles career. He won a lot of AEW titles.
Finally, you put a good wrestler on your list, Chris.
Finally, there's good wrestlers on my list everywhere. This guy's been WWE
After you left the
heavyweight
90s,
champion.
after 1, 2, 3 Kid, it's just kind of dropped hill, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, these are all great wrestlers. Everybody, why don't you comment and let Caesar know how much these all were great wrestlers. This is the
That's
top
right. Don't
100 of all
forget
time.
to subscribe and like the video.
That's right. We need everybody to show us their love and support because we love and support you as well.
Christian's a great pick, though, Chris.
Yep. He's a Triple Crown champion. Still wrestling. I hope he comes back to WWE for a send off at some point. But we'll see. So, my number
He's killing it
69.
over at AEW.
He really is. Christian. There you go.
My 69 is we're about to have a banger after banger after banger, and I have to put my guy Sheamus. Sheamus is an amazing wrestler. He does that hard hitting style, and yeah, I really like his bro kick move. I think it's a good move. He can hit it from anywhere, and I like finishers like that. Sheamus is one of those guys. I really liked Sheamus even coming in because he beat John Cena right away, and that was during the time when I was very sick and tired of John Cena.
Everybody is.
At that time, I was very sick and tired of John Cena, and he came in and he beat John Cena, became WWE champion. And yeah, I thought he was a really good heel. He had a great tag team with the bar with Cesaro. I really love that tag team. Yeah, he's just done some stuff. I really like his stuff with Gunther that he did towards the ending of his career. But Sheamus has done everything. He's won the Royal Rumble. He's won Money in the Bank. He's won King of the Ring. He's won all the titles except the IC title. It's the only title he hasn't won. It's that one thing that he hasn't done in his career. So I think that's going to be it's like the long term storyline that they're doing with Sheamus. Is at some point he has to win the IC title, and I think that will wrap up his career because he's up there in age.
Yep.
Also, like he has his own YouTube channel as well, where he brings in a lot of the younger wrestlers and he does their workout. He tries to do their workout that they do. He's not as good as it as them. It's funny. It's hilarious. I love it.
That's awesome.
Um, but yeah, Sheamus. I love Sheamus. I think he's a great human being. I enjoy seeing his matches. He's always having those fun, hard hitting matches in the ring. And so I got Sheamus, number 69.
Sheamus, good pick. Loved hearing about him winning the title from John Cena. That's a great moment for him. So, Sheamus was a good pick. I like Sheamus. I didn't get to see much of him wrestling. It was during my dark period, but I have seen him. He's popped up a few times.
We
Even
just
in the
watched
last
him
year.
on the Money in the Bank
Yep.
PLE that we watched. Yep.
Yep. That was a good match too.
That was like one of his first. I think this is like second year on the main roster or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Sheamus does a really good job in the ring. And, well, he is kind of near the end of his career, I think. But it's been nice to see him a little bit this year, too. Because I think he's made a couple appearances. So.
He did.
Or last
but like
year.
I said, he's very injury prone right now. That's the problem because of his. I think part of it is his age. His body's just can't go as much as it used to. And that just comes with age.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, he's done it all though. He's done everything.
Agreed. Well, my number 68, because we're moving on to the next number, is a guy who's probably about, if I were to guess, I would say he's probably about the same age as Sheamus. He's had a similar trajectory as Sheamus, as they were both wrestling very similar timelines. But this guy has moved on to AEW and has just dominated the AEW scene with countless titles. He's had world championships, international championships. He's a Grand Slam winner over there. He is Jon Moxley, part of the Shield.
Oh, Dean Ambrose.
Yep, Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, the Shield member. He's gone by many monikers. He is the second Shield member on my list.
Yep.
Jon Moxley did a really good job. He was Lunatic Fringe was a huge part of his moniker for a while. I don't know if he's still doing that, but I doubt it. He's a great wrestler. I've liked a lot of his work. The problem is, every time I see him over in AEW as of late, he's just getting all bloody, and it's just big massacre matches. I don't really care for that stuff, but I think that's more of an AEW thing than necessarily his thing. But maybe he likes it too. I don't know. They do seem to let him kind of do whatever they want over there. So, Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose.
That I do know Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose. Like I said, ever since you put Christian, like your list has been good so far.
See,
went from 1, 2, 3 Kid. You went all your 190, 91 was all bangers. Then you got to 1, 2, 3 Kid. It all dipped until you got to Christian.
See, I thought it went pretty good when I got to the page, but that's just me. I don't know. It's just this looks getting great. So, 68, Dean Ambrose
/ Jon Moxley.
Yeah. / Jon Moxley.
My 68 is also from kind of the era with Sheamus. He was in the Attitude Era. He was part of the Nation of Domination with the Attitude Era for a while. Eventually he broke out on his own. The world's strongest man. I got Mark Henry. I was a big fan of Mark Henry. I was sad that like WWE didn't use him as much as he became world champion. And I love that feud he had with the Big Show. That was the only time I really enjoyed watching the Big Show was with Mark Henry. feuding with him. Um, yeah, I've always been a fan of Mark Henry. I liked his fake retirement he did with John Cena. I thought that was a good angle. That's leading a little bit into my dark period, but yeah, I did watch that. And yeah, I really liked Mark Henry. His son I know has signed with WWE, so I'm looking forward to seeing great things from him on NXT eventually. Um, but yeah, Mark Henry, he's a monster, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yep, well liked. Without Mark Henry, we wouldn't have gotten Jade Cargill or Bianca Belair into our business as well. So he's also a good recruiter for the business. Um, Finding those athletes that showing them the door to greatness.
That's awesome. I love it. Mark Henry is a great pick. He's done so many things, and he seems like a genuine nice guy. I mean, he's like a big old teddy bear that you don't
Mhm.
want to mess with because he could destroy you.
He could, he
World's
could
strongest man. Well, at one time.
at one point. Yeah,
Yep.
that was his moniker he went by though.
Yep. So, no, good pick. I love it. Number 68, Mark Henry. I try not to say too much about everybody you're talking about because I don't want to give away if they're on my list or not.
Oh,
So,
I know you don't.
I know. I should give more. Maybe I will. You know what?
Maybe you will later on if they are on your list.
If they're on my list. You know, earlier in our lists, coming to my number 67, I did a little swerve. You probably didn't buy it because you know me, but just moments ago, I was swerving, saying, you know, this guy might be on some people's list, but I don't know if he's on mine. Well, Ric Flair is on my list. Let me tell you, at number 67, we have a crossover, ladies and gentlemen.
In the same set too.
In the
In the
same
same set.
set, they were just 4 apart. I was like, wow, that's awesome. So that means that Ric Flair overall is probably somewhere in the 68.5 range of top 100 wrestlers of all time. That's official, folks. We have
Yeah, it's
deemed it
official
official.
since he's. Yeah, we deemed it official. He's in that range. Yeah.
Yep. So Ric Flair is
I
on
knew
my
he was
list.
gonna be on your list. I was like, Ric Flair gonna be on your list,
I
bro.
know.
I
I
know
know.
you.
I knew I couldn't swerve you. I thought maybe I'd swerve somebody.
all the older wrestlers you have on your list, you don't have Ric Flair. I know you don't like.
Woo!
I know you don't like heels, but
Yep. And see, this guy was a heel always.
always, pretty
Always.
much most of his career. Yeah.
Yep. And I like him for everything that my co-host said there. He's been wrestling since the 70s. He's still trying to wrestle I think he's done now. Honestly,
I think he's done now. Yeah.
I don't think anybody's gonna let him wrestle.
Yeah. I should also say I watched when I went back and watched WCW. I watched all those matches too, and I really liked those matches as well.
Yeah, he was always styling and profiling everywhere he went. He was always super eccentric, super loud and boisterous. He was just Ric Flair. Woo! Will he be the only Flair on my list? Guess we'll find out.
I don't know. Maybe.
We'll see. So,
Maybe.
won't say too much more about him because he already said a lot.
Yeah.
He's one of the greats.
Yeah. I'll go on to my 67.
Yep.
And for some reason I decided to put a jobber here. You know, I have a jobber right here at 67.
Oh no.
This person could have went higher. They could have went higher. But they lost their spot to Sami Zayn at WrestleMania and then didn't get no IC title. And Maxine Dupree has a intercontinental title reign, and this person does not. This is the jobber known as Chad Gable.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, Chad Gable is my 67. Can't say much more. He's a decent wrestler.
It's hard to say much
he's not
more.
as charismatic. He's not as charismatic as, let's say, like Dominic Mysterio, because Dominic Mysterio is like peak charisma, right? Peak charisma. We have Dominic Mysterio. Remember, we're both on that Dominic Mysterio.
No, we aren't.
For him to get that world title, and yeah,
I'm just drinking water.
He's just not there like Dominic Mysterio is.
Well,
but Chad Gable did make my list because he is a great wrestler. I think there's potential for him to go up or down on my list. We'll see where it goes.
That's awesome. I'm curious now because Chad Gable's on your list. I am curious to see if you put El Grande Americano on your list higher because
Oh, see
he
that
is
the
better
El Grande,
than Chad
the El
Gable.
Grande Americano made him drop on the list. I'm not gonna lie.
He made Chad Gable. Well, that shouldn't affect Chad Gable. I mean, they're two different people.
Oh yeah, it definitely affects Chad Gable. Yep.
Chad Gable. I get Chad Gable being low like he is. I mean, I thought he would be a little lower, honestly. But, you know, El Grande is way better than Chad Gable, in my opinion.
Well, it depends. You still see them as separate people?
Well, I mean, I feel like they're definitely separate people. This when he came back from his injuries, he's done a lot of really good stuff in the ring. I mean, he's just getting better and better, it seems, every week, this El Grande.
The Chad Gable version of El Grande Americano made him drop on my list. I'll say that.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's never been a
The one that
Chad
competed
Gable.
at WrestleMania.
I don't know. Didn't seem like Chad Gable. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. So
Yeah, Chad Gable,
all right.
my 67th.
He hasn't won any titles, has he? Oh, he's got that speed title,
Not
right?
singles title. He's won tag team titles.
Okay.
He's been a tag team champion.
Okay.
Chad Gable. He's never won a singles title though.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, fair enough. Well, from jobber to clobber, we're going to number 66. This man knows no boundaries, has no fear when he comes into the ring. This man is Cactus Jack. That's right. Cactus Jack. Huge part of ECW. Made his name in ECW. He did do some work in WCW.
Are you just doing Cactus Jack? Just Cactus Jack?
Listen, I'm just saying,
Cactus
Jack
Oh man.
is clearly a great wrestler that started it all for Mick Foley. And he did a lot of good things in ECW and WCW. He had a little bit of a run in WWF. Never won any titles in WWF. But he was a great no, there's no technicalities here. Cactus Jack, ladies and gentlemen, the ECW phenom that made it all the way from WCW to ECW.
Okay, you're okay with doing this, but you didn't do Six or X-Pac?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I didn't say anything.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Six has to be on your list.
I disagree with everything that you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just talking about this one wrestler that I think was great.
You separated all three of his personas.
I didn't separate anything. This is a wrestler.
Mick Foley. You said Mick Foley. You said his name, Mick Foley.
I mean, Mick Foley is a great wrestler too. So I just
Mick Foley is those three characters. Are those characters?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I don't know what you're trying to imply and insinuate here. But Cactus Jack had a great run. I wish he would have got more titles.
He did. He's 3-time WWE champion.
I can check, but I don't remember.
It's not that persona. That persona didn't win it 3 times. Mick Foley. Mick Foley won 3.
You talk about personas like they're something. I don't understand. All I hear when you say personas is it's just gibberish to me. I can't understand what you're saying.
It's like different characters.
I don't know what you're saying.
But his character was different because he had different personalities.
Cactus Jack was ruthless in the ring. I mean, he had constantly would be blooding people up. I mean, that was ECW though. So
yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
He had a great Hell in a Cell match with Triple H.
He did. That was one of his few matches that he had in the WWF. He didn't have a big run in WWF, but other people did.
Okay, all right. I think you cheated.
I would not cheat. I am not a cheater, sir.
I think you cheated. If Mankind is on your list, you cheated.
Listen, everybody is Mankind. I mean, come on.
No, if Mankind shows up on your list, you cheated, sir.
We are all Mankind.
Unlike last time, I said there was a jobber. We're on 66.
Yes. We're done with
last
jobbers.
Time I said a jobber has not won a singles title. This person is riddled in gold. because they have won singles championship. So they've
Love
won
it.
singles titles. They've even won tag team titles. This person's been wrestling for actually quite a bit of while. They've wrestled in New Japan, and they've also wrestled in TNA a lot, as well, becoming champion there as well. And that is Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green is a fantastic character. Um, I She is the maximizer of minutes that she definitely made in the beginning of her new WWE run. Maximized all those minutes to make people fall in love with her character. Even being a heelish Karen type character, people still cheer Chelsea Green. People always cheer Chelsea Green.
Yep.
She just maximized those minutes, made her character memorable, and she's made it memorable in my mind. Um, and she's hilarious. She's absolutely funny. She's willing to take bumps and stuff uh, that a lot of people aren't willing to take. And yeah, I think Chelsea Green is a great wrestler. I really enjoy Chelsea Green on my screen. So we'll see her get more gold.
There you go. I mean, she's very annoying as a
I
character.
mean, that's her character.
Yes.
Her character is a Karen character. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But she is very good in the ring. I can't deny that. She definitely goes into the ring giving her 100%, and it
Yep.
does crazy things. She doesn't mind having cake in her face.
Yep. Doesn't mind having cake in her face. Doesn't mind getting falling off a ladder through two tables.
Now, I've never
Yeah.
seen her go through a ladder, though, like somebody else did at SummerSlam, but I'm sure she would probably try.
Probably would.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her. So, no,
Yeah.
good pick.
Chelsea Green's a great character. Yeah. Always makes me laugh all the time. Even her spots in the Royal Rumble, I absolutely love them. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so last at 66, we talked about Cactus Jack. Here at 65,
This better not be Mankind. I'm
we
gonna
got
crash out if this is Mankind.
we all love Mankind, but not to
Is this
worry,
Mankind
because
for
this
real?
is not Mankind.
Okay.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't put Mankind. Anyways, let's just get back on track. This is a superstar of all superstars. This guy's been wrestling since the 60s. He wrestled in the WWF in the 70s against people like Dusty Rhodes. He is superstar Billy Graham. He had a short, there was like a return to WWE in the early 2000s, like 2005 or something, that he wrestled a couple times.
Yeah.
But overall, most of his legacy is from the 70s and 80s. He had some health issues that slowed him down, and he needed to have like a transplant or something in the 2000s. But he is the NWA Hawaii Heavyweight Champion. He has gotten several different NWA titles. I'm trying to think if he had the WWF Heavyweight Championship, but never the WWFs. He never won anything in the WWF. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame early on, 2005, maybe.
Yeah, it was one of the early ones.
Yeah. So, superstar Billy Graham, one of the oldies but a goodies that most
I really
people
liked
have
him
heard
on
of.
commentary. Really liked him on commentary.
Yeah, he
during
came
that
back and did
SummerSlam,
some
yeah.
commentary too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd put him up there as good as Jesse Ventura with his commentary, but he's still pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
So,
As the color commentator, yeah.
yep. Oh yeah. So, superstar Billy Graham, great wrestler.
65. It's crazy because you have like an older wrestler from the golden era, and I have the future in 65 here. The current at the time of recording, the current United States champion. Yeah, that's right.
Ilio
That is
Dragunov.
Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is a great wrestler. I think there's a lot of stock in him. I think he had a slow start coming to the main roster, jumping from the transition from NXT to the main roster. But I think now it's starting to pick up steam with him beating Ilya Dragunov for the uh, U.S. title,
Mm-hmm.
and um, yeah, I'm really impressed with Carmelo Hayes. I'm excited to see where he goes. Excited for this road to WrestleMania to see if he is in any pictures and stuff. See
Yeah.
if he's involved in anything. But yeah, I see Carmelo Hayes as like one of the top tier tier guys. He's a little higher than I had previous. I had some other guys way in the '90s. I just have more faith in Carmelo Hayes as like a main event star.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm really excited to see what Carmelo Hayes does next.
Me too. I'm a big fan of Carmelo Hayes. I'll spoil this one. He didn't make my list. He's like probably in the 105 to 100 area. I think
Yeah,
I made this list before he had his match with Gunther. I really think that showed a lot. I don't know.
yeah,
Gunther
yep.
just shows
And then he
everybody.
and then him beating Ilya for the title. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
All that coming out. I think for sure he is
We
on
made
his
all
way
our
up.
lists before that.
Yeah.
But I saw the vision. I saw the vision.
You
I
just
was like, I
saw the
can
vid.
see him going. But I also seen his NXT work, his stuff that he did in NXT,
Yeah.
and like it was really good. Like I could, him and Braun Breaker had some fantastic matches. Him and Ilya Dragunov had fantastic matches, and he knows how to make a story. Like he has the charisma and the storytelling is there.
Yep. So I can see that you see more of him than I do right now, where that I did, because you have NXT that you watch a little bit more
Yeah,
than I do. So no, I get that. I totally see that. He's a good competitor. We'll see. We'll see what he does over the next year. See if he
yeah,
makes the
yeah.
list next year for me, because he's close.
He might.
He's close. He might. All right. So now we're on to 64, and my 64 is a man who worked a lot with Luna Vachon. He is probably the biggest man, even bigger than Samoa Joe, to be able to do some of the high flying theatrics that he's done. I've seen him do
This is
moonsaults
Big
off
Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam Bigelow off the top
Yeah,
rope. This man does moonsaults. He's a big man, over 300 pounds, and he's flying through the air with the greatest of ease at times. Like I couldn't believe it. He was billed at 390, but I think he's really closer to 320, maybe. So
oh, with the stuff with the high flying stuff. Yeah,
yeah, I mean it's just crazy how much he could do, and he was a great wrestler. I know his attitude, from what I understand, might have been a little questionable at times, from according to
he made
some
it in
people.
WrestleMania.
He did against Lawrence
Lawrence
Taylor.
Taylor.
That should not have been the main event. I,
It
I'm
should have been Shawn Michaels and Diesel, but
yes. I don't know how Lawrence Taylor got him to be the main event, but whatever.
because it's Lawrence Taylor, that's why.
Still,
I agree. They shouldn't have been the main event. They should have
yeah.
been Shawn and Diesel.
But I don't think he ever won the WWF heavyweight title, but he won the ECW heavyweight title. He won the tag titles and a hardcore championship in WCW. He had one. I don't think he won any titles when he was in the WWF. He was part of the Ted DiBiase's $1 Million faction for a long, long time.
Oh yeah,
He was a heel. He was a heel. And that's where he played his best. But again, his work in the ring was phenomenal. And it was something everybody should see if they get the chance, especially for a man of his size.
yeah, especially for a man of his size, absolutely huge.
Yeah,
Jumping around the ring like he did.
yeah. I don't know how he flipped that body. I struggled to flip this body. I can't even do it. Oh man. So Bam Bam Bigelow, that's my number 64.
Yep. My 64. We've been talking about the pillars of the future. Who I can see who is going to be the main event stars. We talked about Carmelo Hayes in my last number. We mentioned Dominic Mysterio already, but there's one big pillar that we need to see because we see the vision, and the vision is clear. That is the man known as Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, going to be main event
Oh.
multiple WrestleManias. Uh, I'm excited to see where his career goes. Like he's already having a fantastic couple years. So I'm just excited to see where he goes from here.
Braun Breaker is they're really pushing him hard, and he is great. It's deservedly so. He's got a lot of
Yep.
speed, tenacity, power in the ring. He's not bad on the mic either for somebody who doesn't
Yeah,
speak too
pretty good.
much.
Yeah.
So Braun Breaker, uh, we'll see where he goes. World champion, multi-time world champion.
Multi-time world champion? Yeah,
Yep,
probably. Multi-time
probably.
world champion.
Yep, we'll probably go with a multi-time world champion at some point.
Yeah.
So it's huge. Good pick. Good pick. I like that. Another one of those great future picks. 100 top 100 of all time. So 63 here.
Yeah, we're on 63.
You like to you're showing the future in your 60s. In your 60s, you're
I
showing
did
us the
show my
future.
future
Yep.
in the 60s. That's
I
right.
I like to show my
I show
past
my
in the
future.
60s.
I show the future way all the way down to my top 10, baby. You know what I'm saying? Top.
I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of that because I'm worried about one guy being way too high. Overrated. Overrated. So, but that being said, I'm gonna stick with showing the past in these 60s.
Yep.
The very far past. This guy has made a lot. He helped, in my opinion, make wrestling nationwide, become a huge thing. He was probably one of the first to be on a talk show. And the reason why is because of his feud with Andy Kaufman. This is Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, he's too high. He's too high on your
This is
list,
my
Chris.
second king. No. You gotta watch. You gotta watch more of what the Lawler did in his matches because he was really good in his time.
He's okay at commentary.
Well, this isn't for commentary,
It's
but he's
okay at commentary.
He's still top 10.
I've seen that WrestleMania match he had with Michael Cole. That was trash.
Okay,
That
well,
was absolute garbage.
wasn't he in his 60s already in that match?
That was
I think
trash. That
he's
match was trash.
60-year-old man. What do you expect? And it's against Michael Cole. Come on. You can't. You need a good dance partner in the ring to make a good match. You should see
I will help. I
Lawler
will agree with
versus
you.
Hart.
He does help. He does help bridge the gap into mainstream with his yeah.
Yep. He has done a lot. And if you watch his match against real wrestlers, you would see a different side of Jerry Lawler. I suggest you watch the 90s with Bret Hart because those were great matches.
Yeah, I've seen those matches. They're okay.
Did you see Jerry Lawler kiss his own foot? Because he deserved it. He's had a lot of championships, a lot of heavyweight championships, he's inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2007.
Yep.
Again, he had a
That was
huge.
the first production I watched, by the way. That was the very first Hall of Fame I watched.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. His feud with Kaufman is legendary.
Yeah.
Just because I mean they made it really good. It was.
He was also in the Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure Kaufman is also. I think he's also in the Hall of Fame too.
He should be if he isn't. So I would assume he is. But so Jerry the King Lawler, my number 63.
63. We're going to Ruthless Aggression. Back to the Ruthless Aggression era. You know, the era I grew up watching, and we're getting another member of the Anoa'i family because it's about time one appears on my list. And that is the guy who originally used the thumb, a Samoan spike, and that is Umaga. Umaga, I've always really liked Umaga. I think he was a cool monster heel that the company had. He's a little behind his time when he showed up because they weren't doing monster heels that good during that time period. I really enjoyed Umaga. I liked his splash that he would do. He would do the splash like like the Usos. He does the running power sit when he sits on them in the corner. He runs from one side of the ring into the other.
Mm-hmm.
To do that. And then the Samoan spike, that was his finisher that Solo uses now. Solo uses that finisher now. Yeah, Umaga, one of the best. He should be in the Hall of Fame at some point, I think. Was an intercontinental champion. He is no longer with us, unfortunately. You know, He had those demons that he couldn't get past, and so he's not with us anymore.
Yep.
But I really enjoyed Umaga on the screen. Yeah, it was just one of my from my childhood that I enjoyed watching.
Okay. And you think you should be in the Hall of Fame at some point?
Yeah, I do. I do. I
Okay,
think Umaga
that's
should
fair.
be in the Hall of Fame.
All right. I
He
think he
also
was
could
pretty
kick
good.
like his moves for being a bigger fellow was pretty. He was pretty flexible and agile. I think if he didn't have those demons holding him back, he would have moved up in the company.
I could see that. I could see that possibility.
I mean, he's part of the legendary family, so it's like, yeah,
Yeah, they get pushed almost regardless of whatever.
yeah.
I don't know why, but that doesn't mean anything. He was good. I did like Umaga a little bit. Like he wasn't terrible. He was in the top 200 for me. I guess I'll spoil that one
Top
now.
200.
Top 200.
He's in the top 200. I did not think Umaga was going to be on your list.
Yeah, I know. I've seen some of his work. It wasn't bad. So Umaga's not bad. Rest his soul. Let's see. We are on 62 now.
62. Yep.
62. All right. It's time to go back to the 90s yet again because, we like to live back there.
That's
uh,
also the time you watch the most, though. So
this,
yeah,
yeah,
makes sense.
this is really my biggest time. And this is another guy similar to Kevin Nash with the injury proneness. I've watched him try to jump off like the top rope and do like a boot to the face top rope, and then he broke his leg coming down. It was not
Oh,
pretty.
Sid.
Sid Vicious, yes.
Yeah, I've
Psycho
seen that. I've
Sid.
seen that. I watched it on replay a bunch of times. Like, what is going on with his foot? And then it like zooms in as the replay. Are you watching it?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, this is,
Yeah, that's dangling. That's not supposed to dangle like that. That was really bad. I was like, ow. Oh man, I saw that when it happened the first time, like live. I was like, ooh. Oh, Psycho Sid was probably my most favorite of his characters. He was just off the wall. He would just destroy
you like
people
those
from.
crazy characters. You
I
like
do.
characters who are just absolutely crazy.
Yep, I like him when they're crazy. And this guy was
Yeah.
crazy. His power bomb was pretty cool. He just kind of lifted him up and pushed him away from him and let him fall.
Yeah, his power run was. Yeah, I agree. His power. He had one of the cooler ones too.
Yep. So big time champ, won some heavyweight titles, won the WWF title
And WCW as
and
well.
WCW. I think 2 times for both of them, honestly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he's not in the Hall of Fame yet, he'll probably be in there at some point. I believe, and we lost him a couple years ago.
Yeah.
To cancer or something. It was not good.
Yeah.
So sad to see him leave. He was good. So that is Psycho Sid Vicious. Sid Udi? Is that how you say his last name?
Sid Justice.
Yeah, Sid Justice as well.
Well, you can go a whole bunch of names.
Yeah. His real last name was Udi or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. So, but yep, Sid Justice.
My 62. Some people might think it's controversial because he's so low. I don't think so, because it's my list. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like Roman Reigns is on my list, way down there.
Yeah, that's true. That's criminally too low though. And CM Punk and Daniel Bryan.
Huh.
So this person, he has his matches. I feel like he only has really good matches depending on who he's working with. And it's kind of like the other person putting on those great matches. Those guys won so many world titles, not as much as like John Cena or Ric Flair, but he's definitely won a bunch of them. He's main evented WrestleMania multiple times. It could be a part of the reason why he got pushed so hard is because he married into the family that ran the company. And he's currently booking himself right now, and that is Triple H. Triple H, I think, was a great heel. I really liked his heel stuff. I did also when I came into wrestling, it was '06, so he was heavy in the DX stuff again with Shawn Michaels. I enjoyed that stuff as well. Um, but I preferred him as like the heel. Um, and he was mainly a big name. I mean, he was a big name for the company. I just don't see him as like a top tier guy. I think he always wanted to be the top tier person, and he was presented as like the top tier person
Yeah.
that should be on the Mount Rushmore, but I don't think he is. Um, I
Okay.
think part of it is he just got pushed because he married into the family, like in real life, and then um, like his reign of terror, he like buried everybody's favorite wrestlers during that reign of terror. And he just kept winning the World Heavyweight Championship over and over again. This is before I started watching, but I went back and watched stuff about it. And then,
Yeah.
like, even when I did come into '06, he was doing the DX stuff, which was okay. And then he get injured. Um, and then he was kind of like a face for the most part during those later years in his career. No, and it was fine. I enjoyed his match with Undertaker. At WrestleMania, he had two of them. He had the one at what was it? The awful WrestleMania. I forget which, but
Oh,
whoever number that awful WrestleMania was. Um,
28,
26 or
26,
something like that.
somewhere in the mid
One of
20s, later
yeah, the same
20s.
one that had
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler versus the King. Um,
Michael
and then
Cole.
they fought at um the following WrestleMania in Hell in a Cell, which was fun. Like I said, the Undertaker was in those matches, so I think that helped. Honestly, I also like the stuff with Daniel Bryan, but I think it's because of Daniel Bryan, those matches were good. Uh, so
Yeah.
Triple H was a great character. I think he was a great heel. Then he did the authority stuff. Obviously, he has had such a long career. I'm glad he's no longer like a character on screen. I don't think we need to have him as a character on screen, especially
Yeah.
since there's no payoff since he can't wrestle anymore. As like
Right.
a on-screen character. Um, but yeah, Triple H. Um, I think he deserves a spot on my top 100 because I do enjoy the character and stuff, and there's a lot of aspects of it I do enjoy. Like there are some stuff about the Authority I like, some stuff about the DX, um, some stuff about his face stuff.
He
But
got himself in a lot of trouble in the 90s. Curtain call.
yep, the
Curtain
current
call.
call stuff. Yep, the current call. The Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the French gimmick. Like he's had a illustrious career.
Yep.
He has a great career. Anybody could wish to have that type of career. And like you could definitely tell who is his favorites because those are the people who get it. Or like the push, you can tell like Triple H has a lot of faith in this person. Like Carmelo Hayes, I think Triple H has a lot of faith in some of those people. And like, um, yeah, I think he's good for the business. I'm glad that he's booking now than someone else.
Yep.
I know people. Yeah, I know he's gotten a lot of hate. He's just gotten hate over his booking the last year, and yeah, that's
John
true.
Cena's.
2025
Yep.
2025 has not been his best year. 20 I know 2023 and 2024 was his peak. It was really good.
Yep.
25 not as good, but I don't think that's all his fault. I think part of the fault is TKO and The Rock.
The Rock. Yeah.
Um uh um and so like I think that's kind of hurt the year a little bit, and then some missed calls with John Cena's farewell tour stuff.
Although,
Um
to be clear, we both agree the end was the right choice with John
with
Cena's.
John Cena,
Yeah, his
yeah,
retirement. Yep.
100%. The right was the right choice. Um yeah, so that's what was best for business. You got some. You remember he's a businessman. You got to do what's best for business.
Yep.
But Triple H, I know very controversial that he might be this low. Some people might even think he might be should be lower than what he is on my list right now. Some people might think he might be higher. He's one of those people who, I think depending on who you talk to, he can go either or. Um, Me, he's kind of in the middle. Uh, Over here in 62.
60. Oh, yeah, 62. Yeah. I mean, let him have it, folks, in the comments. You tell him how wrong he is with Triple H. Triple H shouldn't
I
be
think
at
a lot of people
62.
might have him lower than me though. To be honest.
Oh, maybe. Why don't you tell us in the comments? Because we love comments.
Yeah. Tell
Triple
us in the
H this
comments. Do
slow?
you
Come on.
agree where Triple H is put, and then go back and comment on Chris's putting CM Punk way down there because I know nobody likes CM Punk way down there.
Listen, the 90s is
Roman,
where
Roman
these
and
people
Daniel,
deserve
I can see people putting Roman and Daniel down there. Punk, no, I can't see CM
them.
Punk being put down there.
I think those 90s are right where they need to be. They can stay where they are. And you all can agree with me. And that's okay. It's good to agree with me. We all like it. Triple H, he should be higher.
No, not
So
at
see,
all.
now I got something I can complain about your top 6.
There's nothing you can complain about till now.
Yep. Oh, I know I'm gonna be disagreeing later on. I'm just waiting for later on when
I thought you were
wrong
gonna have a
names
big.
come
You
up.
told me you had a big name in this list as well.
Did I?
What's the big name you had?
Oh, well,
Ric
maybe it's the
Flair?
next one coming
Maybe
up.
Ric
Oh
Flair.
yeah, Ric Flair for sure is a big name. That's obvious. That's probably the biggest name. However, this next one, the one I'm finishing off the list with, is no small name either. This man had a huge match at SummerSlam at Wembley Stadium versus Bret the Hitman Hart. This is the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith.
This is he's 102 on my list.
Yep.
Yep.
He was a great competitor, had a lot of charisma. Did a great job. I really enjoyed like most of his matches in the WWF. I think WCW really screwed up with a lot of characters when he went over there. Specifically, WCW messed him up. I didn't really like.
Yeah, I mean,
what they
he
did
got
with
injured because he landed on the hatch that was in the ring. I think during it was the War
Yeah.
Games, I think.
Yep.
And he landed on the hatch on his back, and that ruined it like his whole career after that.
Yep. Yeah, that's unfortunate that they had that.
Yeah.
The WCW. What can we say?
WC, they do. Yep. As we talked about last time with the truck match.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? Outside of NWO, did they do well? I don't know. And even NWO, they really messed that up after a while too.
Yeah, they did.
So, but Davey Boy was a huge success. Tag team champions, Intercontinental champion. Never had the World Heavyweight title. Came close a few times, but never quite got there. And he did a lot of good work. And sorry to see that he didn't get the WWF Heavyweight title or anything like that, but he was inducted into the Hall of Fame, right? He should have been. If he hasn't, he will be. But I think he was inducted in the late 2000s. Correct me if I'm wrong. In the comments if you want.
Yeah.
So
comment down below.
Yep. Love
I
that.
think he's in the Hall of Fame. I'm not 100% sure. I think he is.
See, I'm not sure either. But I thought he was, but I could be wrong. There's so many years. It's been like 15 years of Hall of Fame. I can't remember everybody.
Yeah.
So, my number 61 to finish off my 60s, this list, Davey Boy Smith.
My 61. I don't know if you've heard of this person because I was introduced to this person back in NXT Black and Gold. I really love this character. I believe they won the North American Championship. They were the first male to win it. And they were in a huge faction on NXT, the Black and Gold, and it went for a while. And eventually, these guys needed to transition to the main roster, but instead of going to the main roster because they just didn't like what was being booked on the main roster, they went to AEW. And he was one of the guys who went to AEW. He's been on AEW ever since then. Right now, he's currently injured, and it might be that his career might be over. But he's such a great character, such an amazing wrestler. He had a really cool storyline over at AEW with MJF. And that is Adam Cole. Adam Cole, baby, is my 61.
I have heard of Adam Cole, but I don't know.
Okay, I'm glad. I was worried that
you
might not. I was worried that you might not have heard of Adam Cole.
Mostly from his
AEW
AEW stuff.
Yeah, his AEW stuff. Yeah, because that's when he got to he was at NXT Black and Gold for a long time. Like he was there for a while.
Yeah.
He was one of Triple H's guys. I think if Triple H was booking when he was transitioning to the main roster, I think he would have went to the main roster. But
Okay.
um, yeah, he debuted in AEW with Daniel Bryan and CM Punk like within like a week of each other. So like AEW had a huge boost in star power with those three being added.
Yeah.
Um, right now he is currently injured. I hope he gets back to the ring because I really like his in ring work. And his facial expressions. He just does the best facial expressions when he's in the ring and stuff. And that's Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, nice. Ironically, you put him right next to Triple H, him being a Triple H guy.
Yep, I did. Yep. I noticed that, but I was like, oh, it is what it is.
Yep, that happens. Cool. Adam Cole leads off or ends off our 70 through 61.
That's right. Make
Were
sure
you
you're back for next week because next week we're doing 60 to 51. Well, that's like halfway. That's halfway, guys.
We're almost to
We're
the
halfway
halfway
to
mark.
WrestleMania.
That's right. WrestleMania is right around the corner at this point. We got Elimination Chamber coming up, and then we got
Yep.
WrestleMania. Were you surprised of any of the names on my list here?
I think Jerry Lawler's too high. Cactus Jack, I think you cheated with Cactus Jack and Mick Foley.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I think you separated the characters. No, I think you had some good ones. You had like you had really good and like you had a good list until you got to Jerry Lawler, then your list kind of dipped a little bit.
You really don't like Jerry Lawler at all, do you?
Yeah, that's correct. I don't. You're right.
Spoiler alert, I guess we won't be seeing Jerry Lawler again on any more
I
lists.
didn't even consider him for this list.
I think there's going to be a couple of people still to come that you're probably going to be like, I
We
didn't
didn't
consider him.
it was cool that we had crossover in the same set.
That was neat.
Tad. Yeah.
I didn't see that coming. But
Triple H is definitely higher on your list. So we'll definitely have that as crossover, I think, at some point.
he could be. He could be. But yeah, we'll have some crossovers for sure. We already had one, and probably gonna be some more. We'll see. But I guess
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what?
Yeah, we'll have some crossovers.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
in the next one. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
for sure. But for this week's episode, that's a wrap for this week's episode of Killer and C's The Turnbuckle. Thanks for stepping into the ring with us.
If you enjoyed the show, make sure to hit that follow button, drop a review, and share it with your fellow wrestling fanatics. Got another top 10 or past PLE you want us to break down? Email us at killercspodcast@gmail.com.
We're also available on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Music.